We're Storm Team 4.
And we're making mornings work for you. Champions from Baltimore, Washington, and Central Virginia meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everyone. This is the opening round. You know how it works. Each team begins with 100 points. 10 up for a right answer, 10 down for a wrong answer. Contestants in the studio do not see what you do on the screens at home. Let's begin. The U.S. Constitution. Every U.S. citizen should have a firm knowledge of our Constitution and its history, so see if you can identify the following. He was the president of the 1787 Constitutional Washington.
Washington.
Washington's right. This state refused to send delegates. Washington.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island is it. Article 3, Section 3 defines Baltimore.
Do you want to go like
Answer?
Elastic clause.
No, treason defines this crime. The powers and duties of Congress are detailed in this. Washington.
Article 1.
Article 1 is right. Alexander Hamilton was the only delegate. Washington.
New York.
New York to sign.
Yeah. New York.
New York is it. These three Latin words. Washington.
E pluribus unum.
Ex post facto. No. This amendment protects you from unreasonable search. And Washington.
Fourth.
Fourth is right. According to Article 1, it takes this fraction of Congress to Washington.
That's really two-thirds, I guess. Two-thirds.
Two-thirds to override a veto. Yes. That is correct, and that's the end of the round.
It's Academic with Hillary Howard. Now in its 57th season. And for 50 years, proudly sponsored by Giant.
That's the Eagle from Centennial High School, the Baltimore team. Hello, everyone. We are so happy to see you here today. This is the very exciting 2018 Intercity match. So it's our big season finale. And each of these teams has a chance to win $3,000 in scholarship money for their schools from Giant Food. Yay, Giant. Speaking of Giant, a little later on, you'll get to meet Giant Food President Gordon Reed, who will be asking some questions of these fine students. So let's meet them. We begin with the Baltimore team from Centennial High School in Columbia, Maryland. Emmeline, how you doing today?
Hi, I'm Emmeline Almy. I'm a senior at Centennial High School, and I'll be attending Rice University next year.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Oh,
Thank
go ahead.
You. Sorry. I'd like to thank the team from Blake for scrimmaging with us to help us practice, as well as our alternates and teammates who came out to support us today, and our alum, Weijia Chang, who also came out to support us.
Wonderful. Hello, Jacob.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm going to UMD next year. I'd like to thank my brother Adrian for coming to support us today, our awesome Eagle Michael Gelman, and big thank you to you for being a great host.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Fayaz, how are you?
Hi, I'm Fayaz. I'll be attending Carnegie Mellon University next year. I'd like to thank Giants Foods for sponsoring us, my two sisters for coming out, who are part of our feeder schools, and Harvard dropout Lil Pump for being our motivation.
Okay, here we go, guys. Iraq at arms. Instead of Iraq, see if you can find here the name of what other Middle East country whose capital is Doha.
Qatar.
Yeah. Carbon, argon, phosphorus. Combine the chemical symbols for these elements to name what freshwater fish that poses a threat to the ecology of the Great Lakes.
Carp.
Carp it is. Steele's Tavern, Walnut Grove. These places are historic landmarks as they are the Virginia birthplace and boyhood home of what inventor who developed the mechanical reaper?
McCormick?
Yeah, that's right, Cyrus McCormick. Not wrong, a direction. What same word fits both these definitions?
Right.
Right is right. The safest road to hell is the gradual one. This comment comes from what British writer who wrote The Chronicles of Narnia?
C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis is right. Nice, Baltimore, 190 points. Our returning intercity champions, the Washington team from Blair High School in Silver Spring. How you doing, Ian?
Hi, I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank Huffington Post reporter Matt Fuller for his support of our program.
All right, wonderful. Anson, how you doing?
Hi, I'm a 17-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank deceased, excellent Postmaster General Montgomery Blair.
But of course. And Ben, how are you?
Hi, I'm an 18-year-old senior. I'll be going to the University of Chicago in the fall, and I'd like to thank our principal, Mrs. Johnson, and her husband, Jimmy, for donating their Saturdays to come out and support us.
All right, guys, here we go. Cocoa hummus. Sounds tasty. But see if you can find in this phrase what Hawaiian island where Honolulu is located.
Oahu.
Oahu is right. Iodine, silver, oxygen. Combine the chemical symbols for these three elements, and you'll name what man who is the villain in Othello?
Iago.
Yes. The rookery, Dorking. This was the address of what British economist whose 1798 essay warned that food resources could not keep pace with population growth?
Malthus.
Yeah, that's right. A birthday gift, the current time.
Present.
What same word fits both these definitions?
Present.
Present is correct. A dog with a bone in his mouth cannot bite you. This practical proverb comes from what East African country where Kampala is capital?
Uganda.
Uganda is right. Washington, 250 points. Our Central Virginia champions from Stewart's Draft, Virginia, Stewart's Draft High School. Matthew, tell us about yourself.
I'm a 17-year-old senior, and next year I'll be going to Bridgewater College. And I'd like to thank our coach, Mr. Singer.
Wonderful. And Ben, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Ben Chatterton. I am also going to Bridgewater in the fall, and I would like to thank these two for being such excellent teammates.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Monique.
Hi, my name is Monique. I will hopefully be studying neuroscience at Blue Earth before transferring over to George Mason, and I want to thank our lovely audience for coming down and bearing this 2.5-hour drive to see us.
Yeah, no fooling. That's quite a trek. All right, here we go. Nap less often. If you're wide awake, you might find in this phrase the hidden name of what major Italian city?
Naples.
Naples is right. Selenium, neon, calcium. Combine the chemicals for these three elements and you'll name what Indian tribe that was part of the Iroquois Confederation.
Seneca.
Seneca's it. Jesuit College, Reims. This was one resident of what 17th century French priest who explored the Mississippi River Valley with Joliet?
De Soto.
No, it's Marquette. In baseball, a curve or fastball. Slang for a sales presentation. What same word fits both these definitions?
Pitch.
Pitch is right. Easier to love a dead hero than a live king. This cynical proverb comes from what Asian country where Ulaanbaatar is capital?
Mongolia.
Mongolia is right. Nice. Central Virginia, 180 points. We'll be right back.
So we need to get all these groceries. I need to get that prescription all the way across town. Need to get you practice on time. Okay, there's a lot on here. We can do this.
You think we can make it?
You know, John can fill your prescription right here while you shop. Just hand me the prescription, and that's it.
That's it?
That's really it. We'll even text you when it's done.
Sounds good to me.
Prescriptions filled while you shop. With most commercial insurance plans, switch today, and you can save up to $100 on your grocery purchases.
Monday News 4 Today has your guide to the 4th of July in the DMV. Fun and free events for the whole family.
And the best spots to catch fireworks.
Plus, First Board traffic gets you around road closures.
And Storm Team 4 will have your hour-by-hour forecast.
Start your holiday week with us, Monday starting at 4 a.m.
Want a laugh? A bellow? A bray? How about the giddy one?
The giddy one.
Laughs just for you.
I got a fake laugh with your name all over it.
Every night on Cozy TV.
We're so happy to be here to see you both and the partnership we have. You both have local connections.
Well, Washington is so important for me. I got to be the White House correspondent and live in Washington, and it was always a dream. And you have like a Virginia-Washington connection.
I do. I used to work at Scoops. That was the ice cream place right near my house when I was a kid. I went to Virginia Tech. Every place we've worked, we feel like there's a connection with us and that community and that town.
And we still claim you because you work with us.
I claim you.
Yes.
I do.
Welcome back. We're really glad you watched this show. We assume you like us. So now we would like if you went to Facebook to like us. So all you guys who have Facebook, just check it out and hit that little like. All right, it's time for the Picture Perfect round. Before we begin, let's recap the scores. Baltimore 190, Washington 250, Central Virginia 180. Questions in this round, as you know, are worth 20 points up or down. This type of decorative architecture can be seen in what capital of Estonia? Washington?
Yeah, Tallinn.
That's right. This is what 18th century Russian statesman who schemed to fool Catherine the Great by building Baltimore.
Potemkin.
Yeah, building fake villages. This 16th century robe was used in what negative-sounding Japanese dramatic? Washington?
No.
No. Yes, that's right. If X equals 2, Washington?
1 times 2/3, right?
2/3.
2/3.
2/3 is correct. This 1888 cartoon was published in a British magazine named for what midsummer? Baltimore.
I was going to say Flash.
Is it Puck? No. It's
Answer?
Puck.
Puck is it. Nice. This is the badge of what famous French fighting force formed? Baltimore?
The Foreign Legion? The Foreign Legion.
You're right. It's the French Foreign Legion. He looked at me as if I were a side dish he hadn't ordered. This comment was made by a journalist about what U.S. president elected in Washington.
Harding.
No, it's Taft. In this example of quartzite, the reddish stripes are caused by an impurity consisting of an oxide of what metal with atomic? Washington?
Iron.
Iron is correct, and that's the end of the round.
When we say Weather Alert Day, we're alerting you earlier on every one of your screens.
Let's take a look at Storm Team 4 radar.
Utilizing our one-of-a-kind radar, keeping you ahead of the storm. Constantly updating whenever you need us until the threat is over. So when you see this image, Storm Team 4 is working for you.
I'm outside of Checkers and Rallies. They got a brand new steak burger. Let's get in there. Whoa! The new crispy mushroom or Philly cheesesteak burger, just $2.49. Checkers and Rallies. Fast foodies know the deal.
So we need to get all these groceries. I need to get that prescription all the way across town. Need to get you practice on time. Okay, there's a lot on here. We can do this.
You think we can make it?
You know, John can fill your prescription right here while you shop. Just hand me the prescription, and that's it.
That's it?
That's really it. We'll even text you when it's done.
Sounds good to me.
Prescriptions filled while you shop. With most commercial insurance plans, switch today and you can save up to $100 on your grocery purchases.
These teams have accomplished a lot to be here today. Let's meet the faculty and coaches that help prepare them. We begin with the Baltimore team. Jacob, who's with you?
To my right is the tallest coach this side of the Mississippi, Mr. John Heslin. Then we have one of our vice principals, Ms. Suber. Then we have one of our coaches, Dr. Eric Seifter, and one of our other coaches, Mrs. Sarah Seifter.
We're really happy to have you guys here. From Washington, Anson, who's with you?
Behind me are our principal, Mrs. Johnson, and our coach, Mr. Schaefer, sorry.
You don't want to forget the coach's name, Anson.
No.
All right, from Central Virginia, Ben, who's with you?
This is our coach, Mr. Singer.
Really good to have you again, Mr. Singer. All right, it's the packet round. The Baltimore team will answer questions from packet 1, 2, or 3 first. Washington gets to choose which packet it's going to be.
3.
3. And you guys know there are 8 questions. If you get them all right, bells, whistles, 25-point bonus. Okay. The U.S. Olympic Committee has its headquarters in what same state where the U.S. Air Force Academy is located?
Colorado.
Yep, it's Colorado. The pawn and what other chess piece are the only pieces that can be used in the opening move of a chess game?
Knight.
Knight is right. In a tribute to the early Vikings, Mountains on Baffin Island have been given names such as that of what chief god of Norse mythology?
Odin.
Odin is right. Here's your science question. What is the metal ion within chlorophyll that gives chlorophyll its green color?
Magnesium.
It is magnesium. Many wars are fought over territory, but the mutilated ear of what British sea captain led to an 18th century war between Spain and England?
Jenkins.
Jenkins is right. At President Clinton's 1993 inauguration, a poem was recited by what woman whose literary work includes I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings?
Angela.
It is. Here's your math question. In the area of this rectangle is 2,000 square feet, and the width is 20, if the area, I'll start that over for you. If the area of this rectangle is 2,000 square feet and the width is 25 feet, what is the length in feet?
Okay, 80.
Yeah, it's 80. And now, your guest question from Giant Food President Gordon Reed.
The motto of the United States Postal Service, neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor darkness of night, was first used by what ancient Greek, known as the father of history?
Herodotus.
Herodotus is right. 25-point bonus for Baltimore. Well done. Washington's up. What's it going to be, Central Virginia, 1 or 2?
2.
2. Quidditch Through the Ages, as narrated by Kenilworthy Wisp, is the most checked out library book at what fictional school of magic?
Hogwarts.
It is Hogwarts. Author Alexander Solzhenitsyn drew on his own experience when he wrote One Day in the Life of Ivan Desinovich about prison life under what brutal Russian dictator?
Stalin.
Yes. To highlight the threat of global warming, leaders from the Maldive Islands wore scuba gear for an underwater meeting in what ocean where the Maldives are located south of Sri Lanka?
Indian Ocean.
It is the Indian Ocean. Here's your science question. Which of these is a monosaccharide sugar that occurs naturally in honey and many fruits?
Fructose, right? Fructose.
Fructose is it. Leonard Wood was the general officially in charge when the Rough Riders captured what Cuban hill in the Spanish-American War?
San Juan.
Yes. Filled with grief and sadness, Funeral Blues is one of the best-known works by what poet whose first initials are W.H.?
Nope. Auden.
Yep, that's it.
Sorry.
Auden.
Yeah.
Here's your math question. What is the altitude of this triangle if it has a base of 6 and an area of 72?
No, 24. 24.
24 is right. And here's your question from Giant Food President Gordon Reed.
Because he liked silk clothing, Mark Antony was denounced as depraved by what future Roman emperor who defeated him at the Battle of Actium?
Augustus.
Yeah, another 25-point bonus for Washington. Packet number 1 for Central Virginia. Borrowing a line from poet John Donne, Hemingway titled one of his novels For Whom What Musical Instrument Tolls?
The bell.
Bells, yes. Author Suzanne Collins tasted success with what hugely popular series of novels that includes Catching Fire and Mockingjay?
The Hunger Games.
Yes. Winston Churchill gave his famous 1946 Iron Curtain speech at Westminster College in what state where the Pony Express originated?
Missouri.
Missouri is right. Here's your science question. A piece of iron brought near a magnet becomes magnetized because of which of these processes? Answer?
Ionization.
No, it's induction. More than 100 distinguished flying crosses were won by pilots of the all-black World War II squadrons who had trained at what Alabama Institute?
Tuskegee.
Tuskegee is right. Michael Crichton gave one of his works what one-word title, referring to a three-dimensional surface, all points of which are equidistant from a fixed point?
Circle.
Sphere? A circle? No? Yes? No. Sorry about that. Here's your math question. Two angles of a rhombus each measure 70 degrees. What is the size of either of the two angles? Answer, guys?
110.
110 is it. And here is your question from Giant Food President Gordon Reed.
The ancient Persians set up their own version of the Pony Express, linking the city of Susa to what sea between Greece and Turkey?
The Aegean Sea.
You are right. Nice, Central Virginia. 300 points. Coming back for the grab bag round next.
What is Huntington Learning Center?
It's the best grades ever center.
It's the Crush the SAT and the ACT Center.
It's the best decision I ever made center. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN and save $100. Personalized attention, proven results.
What is Huntington Learning Center?
It's the Hello Honor Roll Center.
It's the Ready for the SAT
and ACT Center.
It's the So Glad I Went Center.
Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN and save $100. Personalized attention, proven results.
Okay, it's time for the grab bag round. Anything can happen. Questions worth 20 points up or down. 30 for the visual questions. Let's begin. Scientists have now deciphered the genetic code of what unusual mammal that appears part duck lays Baltimore?
Platypus.
Yes, that's right. The duck-billed platypus. The British gained military supremacy over much of India in 17 Washington.
What is it? Plassey. Plassey.
Plassey it is. The novel, The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Washington?
John le Carré.
Yes, it is. That was the author. On your screens for 30 points. These are the coordinates of what mysterious Inca city located Baltimore?
Machu Picchu. Let's go. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu is right. Business associations are not a modern phenomenon. In medieval Germany, what? Washington?
Hansa. Guilds? Okay. Hansa.
No, we're looking for, yes, we'll take that. Yes, the Hanseatic League.
Yeah.
Yes.
70.
Called the greatest historical figure between Caesar and Charlemagne. What king of the Franks ended Washington?
Charles Martel.
No, Clovis is what we were looking for. The Thief River steals its way through what U.S. state? Where Lake Itasca, Baltimore?
Lake Itasca.
Answer?
Montana.
No, but it's in M1, Minnesota. On your screens for 30 points. I was too slow. It was much easier to be a poet. This was the decision of what Anglo-American poet who gave up boxing and later Baltimore? Answer? 3, 2, 1.
T.S. Eliot.
Yeah, it is T.S. Eliot. Nice. The phrase Battle of Three Emperors refers to Baltimore?
Austerlitz.
Austerlitz is correct. In 1839, the U.S. Navy intercepted what ship? Baltimore?
The Lucid Trent.
And 3,
The Trent.
No, the Amistad that had been taken over by African slaves. In Gulliver's Travels, what nasty creatures whose name now identifies a popular web service provider? Washington?
Yahoo.
Yahoo is right. On your screens for 30 points. This is the Baltoro Glacier, located in what K-initialed mountain range? Where? Washington? In 3, 2, 1.
Klondikes.
Nope, the Karakoram. The famous poem beginning, what happens to a dream deferred? Washington.
Raisin in the Sun, and Langston Hughes.
Langston Hughes is right.
Good.
And that is the end of the game.
What is Huntington Learning Center?
It's the best grades ever center.
It's the Crush the SAT and the ACT Center.
It's the best decision I ever made center. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN and save $100. Personalized attention, proven results.
The average human heart beats 115,000 times a day and pumps 2,000 gallons of blood. Talk about putting in work. During the Sheehy 8000, Sheehy's taking our heart's work ethic to, well, heart. We're out to raise $200,000 in just 50 days for the American Heart Association. For every vehicle sold, we'll make a donation towards reducing heart disease in our own backyard. Sheehy is making it easy during our biggest sale of the year.
It's easy at Sheehy. Sheehy.com.
So we need to get all these groceries. I need to get that prescription all the way across town. Need to get you to practice on time. Okay, there's a lot on here. We can do this.
You think we can make it?
You know, John can fill your prescription right here while you shop. Just hand me the prescription, and that's it.
That's it?
That's really it. We'll even text you when it's done.
Sounds good to me.
Prescriptions filled while you shop. With most commercial insurance plans, switch today, and you can save up to $100 on your grocery purchases.
Ready to go when you are.
Wow, you look nice. Getting around isn't as easy as it used to be. That's why we called Bath Fitter. They removed our old tub and installed a beautiful new spacious shower. Now, getting in and out is a breeze. And we have peace of mind with seamless walls that provide a watertight fit, plus their lifetime guarantee. Thanks to Bath Fitter, life is so much easier with a shower we love.
Call today for our best offer.
What is Huntington Learning Center?
It's the Hello Honor Roll Center.
It's the Ready for the SAT
and ACT Center.
It's the So Glad I Went Center.
Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN and save $100. Personalized attention, proven results.
All right, the scores are now official. We begin with the Central Virginia team from Stewart's Draft High School in Stewart's Draft. Monique, Ben, and Matthew, 300 points. They also get that plaque and $750 in scholarship money from Giant Food. The Baltimore team, Centennial High School from Columbia, Maryland, Emmeline, Jacob, and Fayez, 495 points and $750 in scholarship money for Giant Food, plus that awesome trophy. And the champion with 545 points, the 2017 It's Academic Intercity champion is, for the second year in a row, Washington team, Montgomery Blair from Silver Spring. Ian, Anson, Ben, beautiful job. $1,500 in scholarship money coming the way for their school from Giant Food, and they have that big old trophy. Congratulations to all three teams who fought so hard to be here. You did a great job. And of course, we want to thank our guest quizmaster, the president of Giant Food, Gordon Reed. So happy you guys have been with us all season. We look forward to seeing you in September, I think, right? September. See you then. I'm Hillary Howard. Come on down, everyone. Congratulations.
Looking for a more